Alright, YouTubers, this is my first HHO video. I've been playing with these things for over a year now, and this is my final setup for a dry cell. 21 plate, 4 neutrals, 3 negatives, and then 2 positives. And my lines are brown because it's been on this truck for about a year now, and I do change out the water, but I don't clean out the lines or the tank. It's just a cheap tank. But everything's bolted in, it works. The only engine modifications I made is I backed out the O2 sensors. I did have some potentiometers hooked up to the mass airflow sensor, but I took those off about 6 months ago and didn't notice any performance or mileage gains. Actually, I did notice some performance increase and no mileage loss. Here's my little homemade fuse holder. They sell you those 30 amp, 40 amp fuse holders at the auto parts stores, but they still only put 12 gauge wire in them, and the wire gets hot, so you see I made my own and attached it to the battery. And then it goes over to my relay, and yeah, there's a little wiring mess back there, but that's because I keep playing with the setup, and as long as I got a hot wire that comes on when the engine's running, I go ahead. I've got a spare sitting back there in case I ever decide to hook up 2 cells. Go ahead and start the truck. You see it's pulling 0 amps until I turn the key over. And it averages about 30, 35 amps, which I don't mind on this big V8 Tundra. It's got the heavy duty alternator, so it's pushing out 125 amps if it has to. Down in there is my homemade bubbler, about 18 inches long. Stays about halfway full of water. Drain it out. Kind of hard to see the bubbles coming through. Puts out anywhere, average 2 liters a minute. I added this little doodaddy here to try and help even out the pressure, let more flow come out. Didn't really work, so I just blocked it off. Put some more wiring, and that's about it. It doesn't take a whole lot. Stainless steel plates are the most expensive part. And then I'll take you up to my wife's car and show you my wife's setup.